for the diss track.
Apologize.
I got you, bro.
Apologize. Say sorry.
Bad for the
Say
diss track,
sorry,
G.
nigga.
All right, G.
All right.
Lil
bet.
Durk ain't no bad motherfucker. No, man, bad motherfuckers don't have fat white baby mamas.
What if I told you? Some of the most gangster rappers in the world got exposed the moment real life stepped in. Not in lyrics, not in music videos, but in situations where there was no script, no edits, and no second takes. So the real question is, how many of these rappers were actually about that life? And how many were just acting? Tekashi 6ix9ine made a career out of disrespect and bold claims. On Instagram Live, he was seen with FBG Duck acting tough and saying he's gonna pull up to O Block.
Hey, I swear to God, hey, look, you funnier than I thought, bro. Fuck all this shit. When I catch you, I'ma smack the shit out of you. Cause I'ma see you real soon, bro. I'ma see you real soon, bro.
Alright, listen, you gonna smack the shit out of me, but you haven't rained down on none of the niggas that killed your homies.
Bro, where you think they at, bro?
He later posted a video claiming he pulled up to Chicago's O Block at night, making it seem like nobody dared to confront him.
Right here, this is what y'all wanted me in Chicago. This O Block right here. I should call this shit no block. It's 10 o'clock. What the fuck is that? Outside? It's only 10 p.m. What the fuck?
But leaked footage later showed the reality. He arrived at 3 a.m., stayed for about 15 seconds, filmed the clip, and left immediately. Later on, he appeared on The Breakfast Club and talked about it.
You there for like 30 seconds.
Nah, it was actually like 15. I was gone. I'm like,
Then came one of the most serious moments of his career. He was kidnapped, assaulted, and robbed of hundreds of thousands in jewelry. But the shocking part? The people responsible were tied to his own circle, the same group he claimed loyalty to, turned on him, and despite knowing who did it, there was no retaliation. If your own people can do that to you, what does that say about the image you were portraying? Later on, he appeared on a podcast with DJ Academics, and Whack 100 had to let him know that since he didn't run up on the dude who robbed him despite knowing who he is, was proven enough that 6ix9ine was not about that life.
It ain't gangster. The fact that you knew the exact motherfucker who kidnapped you and robbed you, and you waiting on another motherfucker to handle it, and you didn't go handle it yourself. You know why you didn't handle it yourself? Because you didn't come up with them grassroots of knowing how to handle it. You're a civilian.
And I
was associating with some gangsters.
Afterwards, 6ix9ine mentioned King Von and Lil Durk since they didn't get the same treatment for not sliding for Von.
Just get this on my chest. They know the exact that put a fucking 10 bullets in King Von and he died there by himself. Why nobody slid for that? I don't see you on Instagram saying, yo,
First of all,
go slide for that, man.
Listen.
Y'all know what y'all saying? Yo, y'all want the
I don't know. I'm gonna be real with
y'all
you.
want no.
Hold on. Hold on.
I don't see you on Instagram saying, yo, Durk.
Listen.
But unlike 6ix9ine, this next rapper exposed himself of being a fake gangster. Slim Jesus went viral with a drill song that made people believe he was living a dangerous lifestyle. But instead of continuing the illusion, he told the truth. In an interview, he admitted he wasn't a gangster, never committed crimes, and wasn't involved in violence.
There's a lot of street stories. Like how involved were you street-wise in terms of...
Street-wise, like, I mean, for the most part on the street shit, like, I got homies that are in that shit, and I know people who are, and people around me. I mean, I haven't, like, I'm not out here catching bodies and shit, obviously. Like, I'm fucking smart.
Do you have a criminal record at all?
Nah, I'm straight.
So you've never been arrested?
No, I've never been arrested, I'm straight.
That interview blew up. It became the most seen interview in DJ Vlad's channel. He thought honesty would separate him from the negativity. Instead, it destroyed his credibility. But if you thought this rapper was dumb, meet Soulja Boy. In the early 2017, Soulja Boy was beefing with Chris Brown. He claimed he got more street credits than him. He also said he's from Bompton and claimed that he's a Blood Gang member.
I'm from Bompton, Fruittown, Paru. I'm a member of the Blood Gang. When I was in Atlanta, I was running hooping around. I've been gangbanging since I was 11 years old. I've been fighting my whole life. I've been knocking out since high school. You know what I'm saying? In front of the whole school. Bah! Nigga laying unconscious, face first on the ground, so this ain't nothing new to me. You see what I'm saying? But CB, he ain't been to the hood in 2 years. He got to check in anyway. Whether he was gonna beef with me or not, he's still not good in the hood.
To back up his claims, Soulja Boy went to hang out with members of Bompton's Fruit Town, Peru. But not everyone there recognized or accepted him, and the tension quickly escalated, almost turning into a fight.
You gotta check in anyway. You got us f***ed up. So much you gonna knock my big homie out, nigga. I'm catching phase for my big homie wet. You dig? And Big Soulja ain't gonna catch no fade cause I'm worth too many M's, you dig? Hey, what's going on, man? They say Soulja ain't from the hood. They say Soulja ain't from the hood. Oh, yeah, that's like, what's happening?
The hood clearly didn't like him. Some dude who was with Soulja stopped the situation from escalating. That clip went viral. But to make things worse, Peru gang members were interviewed a few days later. They basically said that these guys who appeared with Soulja Boy were paid.
Pay us and be from the hood, that's out, bro. You can pay everybody from the hood, and you can come see me, but I ain't gonna claim you. I don't give a fuck, blood. On Pyro, blood. You ain't out here with us. Pyro, I don't care about none of that. The niggas that's right here, blood, the niggas I claim on Pyro. You ain't from
YG, who has ties to the Peru side, even stepped in to make it clear that Soulja Boy wasn't from Bompton and wasn't part of their circle. Soulja Boy's claims about where he's really from became a running joke during multiple interviews on The Breakfast Club. During one appearance, Charlemagne the God questioned his claim of being from Compton. Soulja Boy insisted he was from Bompton, but eventually admitted he was actually born in Chicago and spent much of his early life in Mississippi.
Real, you know what I'm saying? So that's just my hood. It was just another day, and you know.
That's Compton, though.
Yeah.
You're not from Compton?
I am from Bompton.
You from Compton?
Yeah, I'm from Bompton, yeah.
I thought you from Mississippi somewhere.
Nah, I'm from Bompton. I'm from California, Bompton, yeah.
You was born in Compton?
Nah, I was born in Chicago.
I'm so confused. But so how is Bompton your hood?
It's my hood, nigga.
The confusion didn't stop there. When Charlemagne later suggested Soulja Boy couldn't really be considered an Atlanta rapper because of his previous Compton claims.
Mount Rushmore of Atlanta. Because I saw y'all talking about that. Is that an all-time list y'all feel like y'all should be on, or just all the past
time,
decade?
Not shout out to the city, but all time though.
So you ain't gonna put Soulja Boy on there then?
No, man, Soulja not even from Atlanta.
Don't start that shit.
Soulja Boy reacted angrily on a live stream. He went off, demanding respect and listing places in Atlanta to prove his connection to the city.
Stop playing with me, Charlemagne the God, Breakfast Club. What the fuck did you talk about? I'm not from Atlanta. Nigga, where the fuck I'm from, nigga? Where the fuck you think I shot Crank that at? Where the fuck you think I went to school at? Where the fuck you think I grew up at? Where the fuck you think I was jumping the monorail at? Man, what the fuck this nigga talk about? I ain't from Atlanta, bro. Stop fucking playing with me, nigga.
Later on, Soulja Boy showed up to the Breakfast Club to address the situation.
I spoke with Charlemagne a couple months ago. Charlemagne said something wild you didn't like, and you had some smoke for him, man.
Smoke?
I ain't feel that way.
Nah. It was just, Charlemagne said I went from Atlanta.
Yeah, because you told us you was from Compton.
Man, come on,
that's what you told us. You said that, Big Soulja.
Come on, same difference, man.
It's not the same difference now.
Same difference. Nah, but it's love, though, man. Saying Charlemagne know it's our love, like, you know what I'm saying? And he cleared it up, like.
But things took a different turn for this next rapper, because his situation didn't just stay verbal, it ended with him getting beat up during an interview. The situation involving Lil Kelpie is one of the clearest examples of how a fake persona can lead to real-life consequences. Lil Kelpie first went viral after appearing in an interview alongside two girls he claimed to be pimping. He leaned heavily into the image, wearing a fur coat, a flashy $ chain, and confidently talking about his life as a pimp in Orange County. Not long after going viral, Kelpie appeared on the No Jumper podcast with Adam22 and co-host Almighty Suspect. From the start, the energy was tense.
The equivalent to get everybody to understand, kind of like blackface. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was kind of like it looked like a costume. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like he came in here wearing that shit like in his head, like, oh, this is what pimps is supposed to look like. I got my little $ chain, my little fur
I got
coat.
2 of them.
But not long after Kelpie did a mistake.
I'm Lil Kelpie,
you?
Kelpie
No one
the
knows
pimp.
you.
Kelpie the motherfucking
Kelpie the
pimp.
clown.
You gotta know who I am, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Fucking Ben Franklin knows who I am, bitch.
Fuck out of here.
He
No.
knows who the fuck I am. I'm
You
getting
said
money
what?
every day. I said
You
Ben
said-
Franklin knows who the fuck I am, bitch.
Who you calling a
Ben
bitch,
Franklin,
though?
I'm calling you a bitch.
After the incident, the situation didn't just disappear, it kept being talked about online. When Kelpie later addressed it, he explained why he didn't react or fight back effectively. He claimed his reactions were slow because he had been drinking kratom and wasn't fully focused at the time.
I say that if they were in my shoes, that it would have gone differently.
Right.
And they would have swung back and stuff. But I was trying to get some swings in on him, like when I was getting beat on.
You were a little delayed in
My
your
reaction was too slow, bro. I was sipping that kratom and I was just like, I wasn't in the right headspace, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew what was coming when I called him a bitch,
Right.
but at the same time, like, I was high.
You be off the kratom?
If you thought that was crazy, here's where things get even more serious. Because this next situation didn't just affect reputation, it split the industry. The situation between Gunna and Lil Durk revolves around accusations of snitching after one of the biggest legal cases in recent rap history. In 2022, the YSL Collective, also known as Young Slime Life, which included Young Thug and Gunna, was hit with a major RICO case. Prosecutors didn't just treat YSL as a music label. They claimed it was actually an organized criminal group. This turned the situation from a normal legal issue into something much bigger, putting multiple artists at risk of long prison sentences. When the entire crew is facing serious time, what would you do in that situation? After spending months behind bars, Gunna made a decision that changed everything. He took a plea deal and was released. Legally, that meant he accepted certain conditions to regain his freedom. But culturally, it sparked immediate backlash. Across social media and the music industry, people began accusing him of ratting on his own circle to get out.
And I want it, man. You can't be in the city doing all that ratting and shit. Rat ass nigga.
One of the loudest reactions came from Lil Durk, someone who was not just a peer, but also closely connected to Gunna through music. During a conversation with DJ Academics, Durk didn't hold back. He openly labeled Gunna a rat, making it clear where he stood.
Do you believe that Gunna is a snitch?
Huh?
You believe that Gunna told?
Man, I don't sit up and play games, man. That man told. You should have went in there and kept your mouth closed. If you a rat, you a rat. And if you rewind this clip a little bit, I looked into the camera and I told you, if you a rat, I fucking hate you. Cause I love.
He emphasized that in his view, staying silent is part of the street code, and anyone who breaks that loses respect instantly. And just like that, moment after moment, situation after situation, one thing becomes clear. In rap, the image can take you to the top, but real life will always test it. Some artists stood on what they said, others folded the second things got real. But at the end of the day, it leaves us with one final question. How much of this is actually real? And how much is just entertainment? If you made it this far, you already know this was just scratching the surface. So if you want a part 2 with even crazier moments, let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.